everyone, welcome to HeadTrip Air World Tour. It's Friday evening. We're into May 2nd, 2025. And here in the gates of St. Paul, Minneapolis. And this evening's a big night. As you can see, we've upgraded. And by the way, it has been a little while since we've got, I don't know how long it's been since our last flight, but it's probably been almost a couple weeks, which is kind of rare. And to be quite frank, just life has been a little bit busy lately, not gonna lie. But full disclosure, I also discovered Dinkum, and spent a little bit of time with that too. Don't judge. It's kind of fun. If my wife discovers it, I think we're all in trouble. In any event, check her out. Our brand new, shiny PMDG 777 200 ER. The very first, and I think maybe the only, I don't know, high fidelity airliner from native to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And I haven't even stepped foot in this thing. This is my first exposure to it. Loaded it up, waited for the weekend, and I'm excited. Hopefully I can figure out how to get into the plane without too much effort. But let's just take a quick walk around. I'm on a noisy apron right now, and so bear with me. Thanks for joining us here at HeadTrip Air World Tour. We're on our way to Fargo, North Dakota. About an hour flight, probably, roughly an hour. Man, I need, there we go. We've got 737 or maybe an Airbus taking off. One of these days I'll be able to tell the difference between the two. The only time I can tell the difference between the two is when I get in and fly them. Definitely a different experience. I have no idea how to start up, how to manage, how to maneuver, and how to land this 777. But Delta Airlines, bless their heart, has been gracious enough to give me one of their planes to test out my skills, or lack thereof. We're going to find out. This is the first plane that has this many wheels. I feel like I'm driving a diesel. And it's fantastic. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. We're just a few minutes into it, but we're set to have a good evening. Real time here in Minneapolis. I think they're on Central Time, I believe. So if it's 7:30 in the PM Mountain, it looks like we're probably about 8:30 Central Time. We have some overcast, and let's just go see if this thing will even work with us tonight. Let's just check this sucker out, man. It's beautiful. Got the landing lights right there. My goodness. I haven't even looked at a checklist. Got some probes up there. So I don't know if we're supposed to take those covers. Do they have covers on them? Oh my goodness, if they do. How do we get up there and take them off? How do we get up there and take them off? Those are questions yet to be answered, I believe. My God. Hang on. Okay. I don't know. This thing is big. Look at that thing. That thing is taller than I am. Oh, this is exciting. Oh. Get your headphones on. Got a little bit of boom on there on the low end. Warning, hot air exhaust thrust. Can I touch anything? Oh, wait. We got to get into first person mode. That's why. Let's just see. I don't know. Everything's too high. We're gonna try though. It's not gonna be for a lack of try or effort. Honestly, I don't know how much a pilot's got to really worry about this outside stuff, because it's all gonna come. I mean, let's be honest. I'm treating this like a Cessna. Let's just walk around this thing. Let's let the experts do their job, shall we? My gosh, this thing is sizey. I'm excited. I hope it flies well. I have no doubt it will. It's a PMDG. They've always been good to us, right? Look at those flaps. Ailerons, man. A lot of excitement, a lot of hype. At some point in time, we're going to have ourselves... Oh, look at that. Look at the glossy, reflective surface. Okay, it's clear to me that... oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. I feel in over my head. No pun intended. Oh, this thing's a work of art. Can I touch anything from the outside? That's hot, so you don't touch it. Leave it to me. Touch anything that says hot. I once almost lost a finger in a snowblower because I put my finger in that place where it has a picture saying don't put your fingers in here, and I did it anyways. My wife was like, literally, didn't you see that picture? I was like, I did not. Alright, I think we just need to shift C into this thing. I would love to bring the stairs down and walk up, but I don't know how that would happen. I just don't think that's the thing. I mean, if we had a radio, a CB, I mean, yeah. I don't know, I bet I'm not going to put it past them. But how would I access it? All right. We're in it for the long haul today. Want to hop in, go inside? Maybe one day we'll figure out how to walk up at Sky Team. Oh, yeah. Nice. Aha. Oh my goodness, it looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. Now I want to start Cold and Dark, let's be honest. I'm going to guess... Well, no, it's probably... If it's like their other planes, it's over here in the PMD setup. Yeah, right here we go. Startup state. State load. Cold and Dark. How do we set that as the default? We'll get there. I don't know, man. I'm excited. Can I move around in this thing? Can I? No. I mean, I might be able to. Oh, man. It's just really, really fun. This thing is gonna be a keeper. Now, I'm not terribly excited about getting this thing all set up, you know. Probably gonna have to work with controls. Well, that works. There's one positive. Yoke seems to be functioning. Let's try our rudder pedals. And no, they are not moving right now. But oh, wait a minute. Over there on the right. Okay, those are moving. I probably have to get the thing. I probably honestly have to get the thing started up. The brakes are working. Rudder pedals, not so much. Oh, wow. Let's start with the, oh, is this a tiller? Oh, my goodness. Now I'm going to have to go get a tiller at some point in time, right? See what we got. What do we have in here? Ground ops. Wheel chocks. Air start units. Ground power request. I sure would like ground power. We'll do it in a minute. Ground connections. Ground service vehicles. Door management. Ground maintenance. And automated ground ops. So what I want to know is this. Okay, let's come back out to our home here. Manuals. Oh, got a QR code there. That's exciting. Performance tool. Oh, yeah. Takeoff, a landing, dispatch, landing and route. I mean, this thing is just gonna weight and balance. Oh, import weight and balance from SimBrief. How do we import our flight plan? That's what I want to know. Gotta go in the B here. Request data from SimBrief, right? SimBrief not configured. Please enter your SimBrief alias on the Preferences tab. Where's the Preferences tab? There it is. Alright. Not that this is much of a secret, guys, but I'm gonna bring you on out here just a second. Let's see, tablet brightness. Hopi ID, what's that? Hopi ID? Guess I gotta figure out what that is. Weather source. I'm coming back to you, hang on a second. Weather source sim. Oh my goodness. Real world weather. On screen keyword off. Theme preference. Manual, distance, nautical miles, feet. All right, here we go. All right, let's try something now. That worked. Look at Jaboy. He's just like a little kid, just excited. Can you blame him, really? All right, so there's our flight plan right here. Minneapolis, St. Paul, to, oh man, hang on. Unlock. There we go. To Fargo. With our waypoints along the way. It's quite exciting. There's our operational flight plan. I'm just playing with this a little bit to see if I can. Looks like the okay. There's our map. Where is it? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Night. Full screen. Reset zoom. Pin chart. What's... Oh, these are just the charts. I see. Fair enough. Scan the QR code with your smartphone. Follow the link to authenticate with Navigraph. All right. Let's do that. QR codes. They've just changed our life. Everybody loves them. Face ID, 3 layers of authentication. like that's it. That's it. We're authenticated. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Navigraph, linked. SimBrief, linked. Settings set. You do not wait. You do not yet have a current navigation data. Without this, many features of the tablet and aircraft cannot operate. Please click the download button to download and extract and navigate. Whatever. I guess I need to click that button. Oh, it's complete. So I thought it was just going to give me an okay, but I think... Alright, so... Now wait a minute, I'm getting that message again. Hang on. I'll reinstall it. Updating the FMC. Nav data, update complete. Right, so what if we come here and request new data from SimBrief? Okay, okay. Please click the download button to download and extract navigation data. I don't know what's going on there. I'll figure it out soon. That would be nice to make it work, though, because really... Huh. I don't know. I don't get it. Should we type something? Minneapolis. I don't know. Chart error. Unable to retrieve the chart. Confirm that you are authenticated to navigate. I am authenticated, dang it. Successfully linked. You can now close this window. Don't tell me that I'm not linked when I am linked. Maybe I have to, like, now, who knows? Who knows? Huh. I don't know. Alright, well. That looks Navigraphy, but that's from SimBrief. Almost guarantee altitude profile. What? Dude, this guy didn't mix his... I gotta check something. He's only got 24,000 listeners. It's not bad music, it's just he hasn't mixed it well. Like, we're peaking all over the place. And that's not me. Alright. You know what? We'll step away for a moment. We did all the ground op stuff, right? We did all the weight and balance. Performance tool we saw. And the menus. Okay. Alright. Refresh. Ooh, this might solve the problem. Check this out. Now let's go back to the EFB and come down here. Yeah, I think that maybe solved that problem. So our chart should be here now. Right? But we probably have to search for them. Let's search for Minneapolis. Unable to retrieve to confirm that you are authenticated, and that is a valid. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Let's do this. Okay. SLC. Let's just see if it brings up our good old hometown. Yeah, okay, we're in. There's our charts. I like it. All of our charts. And yeah, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. We'll request the data from SimBrief again, because we'd like to do that. I think we're ready. This thing is functioning fairly well. Once you figure out what you're doing, now what? Over to the FMC. I'm curious. This is a long shot. I want to know if any of my camera angles... There's no way, because I think I set this up in 2020. But let's just try it. FMC. Yeah, no, those aren't going to work. I got to get those. But we can do this. A little dusty. Somebody's hair. Look at that. Somebody's little hair. That'll happen. And I'm guessing what I'm doing is I'm hitting the menu and holding that down like always. There it is. Let's go to the setup menu. Panel save, state save. File name. Colors. Performance. Simulation. Let's just see. We're going to have to go through all this at some point in time. Parking brake, simple versus realistic. Huh. Steering hardware, rudder only. That's exciting. Okay, that's not quite performance, colors, return to setup, aircraft. Failures, displays, equipment, all that good stuff. 13 pages of just beauty. Alright. Startup state. Ooh. Execute. So maybe that's probably the default. Okay. Op center. I don't know. This is just exciting. Not for you, but definitely for me. Fuel payload. Ground connections. Ground operations, ground maintenance, auto cruise, cabin lights, fuel doors, payload. Just, it doesn't end. Oh, before we do anything, let's make sure we hop into our say intentions here. And we'll see how that responds. Waiting for flight simulator, transmit, and or new flight. May help if you're stuck. Let's go new flight. See what happens.
JetBlue 563, contact approach on 119.5, good day. 119.5, good day, JetBlue 563.
Get ATC off for a moment. I think we'll get it off. ATC disabled. I don't know why that's showing us powered up. I do know. Let me fix that. Sorry, guys. This is what it's like to have to... Airplane model controls radio power. Yes. Airplane model controls the volume. Nah. It controls the intercom. Always squawk C, bypass speed, strict read back. Alright, fair enough. I guess we can listen to ATC. I'm not 100% sure why ATC is showing as being on, because we don't have it powered up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go all the way to the menu. So that's the top, right? That's the top menu. Actions, fuel payload. How do you get into that's weird. Do you have to go to like initiate? Interesting. So maybe we need power before we can get anything else beyond this. That's my only guess. There's new stuff here. This is Let's get some ground power. That might change everything. Ground power. Where are we connected? This little guy right here? Is this our ground power? That looks more like our catering truck. I don't know. We have some power in there. I mean, I see lights.
British Airways 228, maintain 300 knots climb and maintain flight level 380 hour. 300 knots climbing to flight level 380, British Airways 228.
Okay, this is really sensitive. I got to work on the camera angles, but hang on a second. Get my flashlight on again. Not a bad aesthetic, right? On the there's got to be a dome light up here. That way we don't have to mess with our emergency lights. Starts. Everything's different. This isn't the 737, that's for sure. Excuse me. Let's see if I can figure this out. Where's the dome lights? It's all fuses. Air. Maybe they've moved it down here. Or up here. Inboard display. Let's hide our... There we go. Chart. Work table. What does this thing do? Oh, I see. It's a chart light. Okay. Work table. Oxygen. To open the window. That's step one.
1249 heavy descend and maintain 3000 airport 12 o'clock 20 miles. Descending to 3000 airport in sight, FedEx 1249 heavy.
I don't know what this is. What's this thing? PMDG pen. Window crank. Is it? Window crank. Push button. Pull handle. Oh, is this the window crank right here? No, that's the tiller. I would have thought that would have done it. But you know what, honestly? Maybe... I don't know. If it, well, that's not top priority. Top priority is getting a freaking light in here. Heaters, forward panels, that's fine. I mean, we do need those, but I need the overhead, the dome. Where's our dome? What's this? What is that? Oh, whatever that is, it's exciting. You realize we're not flying today, right? Nearly for certain. Auto brakes, inboard display, FMCs. I'm just kind of finding my way around the plane a little bit right now. All of our navigational stuff's got to be right up here. Landing lights, panel. Oh, it's probably this one. No. That's odd. That's the glare shield. That's just glare shield stuff. So that is turning on lights, but let's just turn these off. We'll figure out. Okay, so there's that light. I don't know what that one is. It's not the dome lights, though. Oh, here's the dome. Duh. Dome. Okay.
Bonanza 46 Lima, Quebec, climb to 4000, contact approach on 135.6.
You hardly even need the dome right after you've got these lights on. Overhead cabin. It's got to be all the lights. Yep. Landing storm. I don't know what that is. And a button does something. Oh my gosh. That's freaking sweet. All right. I think we're in business, man. Let's just bring these up. What a thrill. And then it's just like, oh, that's just the. Okay, that doesn't affect the dome. That does not affect the dome. Ooh. But it does affect those. Alright, we'll get that all figured out. Bottom line is I can see in my plane, and that's the important part. Alright, let's just see if we can get this thing moving along. I love this. So good. What's this storm? So tempting. Look at that. Storm is just like, bring it on. That's the bring it on light. There they are. Wipers. Low. And high. Left wiper. Right wiper. And I thought I read that new sound packs or something are coming a couple weeks down the road. I don't know if I read that right. Let me scoot over here. Okay, so if this were any other plane. Kind of feel like I want to. There we go.
United 1244, cleared the visual 27. Cleared for the visual 27, United 1244.
So we have our electrical battery. Let's get it on. Oh. Sorry, that was my bad. It was already on. Get our beacon on. It's going to be critical. Seatbelt sign. No smoking. Auto. Auto. Let's just auto that for just now. Hydraulics. Batteries on. Primaries. Batteries. Should we get the APU on? Is there anything else we need to do to get the APU on? I'm going to try to load it up. We'll find out if this is truly going to work. We'll see what happens with the sound packs on that one, but APU. Okay. Where's all my fuel? Fuel pumps? There's the aft, the forwards.
American 778 cleared for RNAV approach.
I'm just gonna get this.
Runway 18, maintain 170 knots until 5-mile final. Cleared RNAV approach.
There's the APU gen. APU gen is on. Anti-ice pass signs. Let's get our wing and our nav lights on. Let's bring it all up. There's our wings. I gotta tell you, I'm liking it so far now. We need some bleed. Definitely need some bleed before we're gonna start this sucker up. So, right engine, left engine bleed, pressurization, wipers, air conditioning, bleed air. There's the isolation. Those are all on auto, so nobody's gonna complain. That's on auto. Okay, no, those are on. Those are on. Interesting. So the air's bleeding, supposedly. Does that mean that we can just start the sucker? Does that mean that? Emergency lights. Definitely want those on. Or are armed, I should say, not armed. Here's the thing. Where is the IRS? Is it this thing? I'm going to turn it on because I suspect it might be. Electrical battery. There we go. Battery on. Cabin utility. Passenger seats. I don't think we need to worry about these right now. Secondary power, I don't think we need. What's this crap? Gens. Okay, I'm gonna... I don't know. Start. Okay, well, there's got to be a fuel. Okay, here we go. Watch this. Left. Let's see if anything happens. Come on, baby. Oh, we probably need a little bit of thrust, right? Got our thrusts.
FedEx 1482 heavy climb to 7,000, report passing through 5,000. Climbing to 7,000, will report passing 5,000, FedEx 1482.
Anything spooling up? Nothing's spooling up yet. Let's see, do I auto start on? Engine. Oh, I'm not going to worry about hydraulics yet. I don't think that's an issue quite yet. Fuel jettison. I think we're bleeding the right direction, right? I don't need to have the packs on yet. Equipment cooling, gasper. So many things to think about. I would have assumed fuel jettison, arm, ramp air turbine, window heats. Maybe the auto start happens. Like, look at this. Should I let the fuel in just to see what happens? No. Then we have that fun stuff down there soon. What the heck? We're starting up, man. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I think we started up. Who would have freaking known? So that's all we do. Seems too easy. Start that up. And then you just hit run, I guess. Whoa. APU running. Is that a bad thing? Doors manual. Let's see if we start spooling up on the right side.
United 1244, cleared to visual 27.
There it goes. There's N1.
United 1244.
N1 kicking up. And then there's our N2. All right. I mean, I'm sure I skipped some steps, but at least the engine's running. Probably come up and probably settle back down is my guess. All right. All right. All righty. Whoa. That thing is an attention grabber. What a pretty aircraft. I've got both jets running. All right, now here's the problem. Now we've got a... Oh, I see. This is... okay. Does the flaps do anything? Okay, they do. Flaps are set. Wow. Let's just start following our enunciations now. The slat's primary fail. Hydraulics are a problem, and I realize that I haven't turned the hydraulics on, but that's easy. I faulted them somehow. All right, hydraulics up. Let's turn the demand electricity on auto. I don't know what that means, but interesting. Center pumps. I'll probably break this. Get our window heat on. Although, we're moving into a season where that is probably going to be a little less vital. Well, probably not up at that altitude. I don't know. This is looking... I mean, I just need a freaking tug, bro. Should we call a tug? How do we call a tug? Oh, and then there's the... Look at that. See, now FMC... This is freaking cool. This is freaking cool. I like this plane already very, very much. Took long enough to come out. You know, this is what I was looking for on, like, November 19th. But better late than never, right? This is going to be a game changer for the simulator. And things are going to be looking up for 2024. I can tell you that right now. All right. I forgot what I was doing up here. Oh yeah, ground ops, right? I don't want to take my wheel chocks off right now. I can tell you that much right now. But I do want ground power, jetway. Should we bring her in? Let's bring her in. Let's get these passengers in. Well, that was unfortunate. What's going on there? That's not going to be helpful. Oh, I probably need to open the door first. Serious. If that is the case, I'm going to be just joyous. But I'm more concerned that we have some issues. Close all, arm all, disarm all. Alright, entry. That's our door.
Delta 1721, maintain 170 knots to McGee. 170 to McGee, Delta 1721.
Gosh, this is a big plane. Jeez. So we're basically what we're saying is we're saying that jetway is not happening. They're not capable. They're not ready for a heavy. And we have graduated without question to the heavy. All right. I just want... Okay, let's just scan this. Let's get rid of our ground power. I want to see what our ground power is. So where are we connected to the ground? Is it this guy? I want to know. Ground power, release him. I want to see if he takes off. If not, I want to know where our ground power is. It might be underneath. It's very possible, just connected underneath, but I don't know. Lots going on in Minneapolis, St. Paul tonight. All right. Passenger entry jetway. Let's just release that jetway. It's not going to be helping anybody. All right. So not ground connections, not service vehicles. Although there's plenty of... We can get stairs if we wanted to, but we're not going to go that direction. Ground operations. Pushback. Aha. Turn side. So how do I... That's what I want to know. How do I get my pushback? Ground operations. Do I have to uncheck my wheel chocks? I'm a little nervous. I've got my parking brake on, but why is my pushback? Do I have to choose a turn type? Long? Custom? Off?
Traffic at 11 o'clock and 10
Sure.
miles.
Long, custom.
400 for 2000 is a 757 expected.
Let's go long.
Following the traffic. American 1877.
Okay. We've got something we need to do to get that pushback working. Is it the radios? Is it... Nobody knows. Nobody knows. We're all blazing new ground here right now. Aircraft options, about, main menu, FF, ground maintenance, of course, hydraulics, and... Auto cruise. No. Okay. Cabin lights. Auto manual. Galley full. There's the pushback right there, see? Pushback, okay. So, we're gonna have to do a little research on that. It's probably because we've started. We probably need to cut the engines. I'll bet you. They're not... If that's true, I'm also gonna be excited. Let's shut those things down. I mean, it makes sense, right? Let's just see if that's the case. Wouldn't that be exciting? Door auto opened with the shutdown. All right. I'm gonna let that spool down. And I'm gonna come back in here. Boy, am I curious. Okay, still no pushback. None there. Return. None there. Is it because I have doors open? It's very... Close all doors. I'll bet you that's what it is.
Piper 45, Charlie Papa cleared for the visual 24, maintain 90 knots. Cleared for the visual 24, maintaining 90 knots, 45, Charlie Papa.
Close all. Come on, man. Is my battery working? Uh-huh. The APU should be running things, though. Is the APU gen on? It is. APU gen, APU gen. We'll turn those suckers on, just... I don't know what that means. Drive disconnect. All of our where's our electrical? I mean, it's all on. That should be working, really. So, and this plane is going to be interesting because it's so big that our view on it is, I guess I could try to zoom out here. Maybe it's just the airport, but... Alright, back down to the FMC. Why can't we close those doors? I don't know. Got me beat. Oh, look at that trim. That's freaking sweet. That's freaking sweet. I like that.
Contact center on 124.7.
Trim nose up down.
Switching to 124.7786
I
Juliet Kilo.
do like that. Let's see if my parking brake works. Yes, it does. Okay, most things are mapped decently. But I just can't figure out how to close my doors now. Is it because I sent away the ground power? That makes no sense. There's just a lot of things that remain a mystery. Okay. Fuel. Planned fuel pounds. Ground connections. Removed set. Get the ground power in again. Maybe that will make a difference. And planes are fighting for my spot, clearly. My gosh, look how big I am compared to like a 757. That is nuts. I am freaking huge. This is insanity. Too big for my own good. Alright, let's try those doors again. So ground power. So do you need to be connected to ground power to close the doors? That doesn't make a lot of sense. And you just go back and said, let's close every single door. Arm all doors. And maybe that's what you need to call for a pushback. Ground power. Alright. Let's come down to ground operations.
UPS
What?
1302, heavy descend to 5,000, expect RNAV approach runway 21. Descending to 5,000, expecting RNAV 21, UPS 1302 heavy.
Service vehicles. where was that? Ground connections. And it was in service vehicles. Fuel truck laboratory. Stairs, blah, blah, blah. So, it looks like that's oh, there's pushback right there. Still no pushback. Why? Chocks? Chocks, probably. Let's try the chocks. So, probably ground operations. Let's remove the chocks. Sorry. And let's come back. Okay, that wasn't it. Payload fuel. We can't get a pushback if we still have our ground connection. That makes sense, right? Our chocks are removed, but you can't get a pushback unless chocks inhibit. Request. Okay. So once the chocks, if the chocks aren't on, you can request that crap, which makes sense. But then, how on earth do you get your pushback? So close. How do we get our pushback? Engine shut down. The inertial fuel pump center, landing attitude, TCAS. Where's my TCAS? Down here. Isn't it this guy right here? This is tricky because that's on. Okay. Landing attitude. Okay, that's the only thing we're going to have to figure out is pushback. Maybe I just need to get it through, say, intentions. Let's ask, let's tune into ground. Tune into ground or ramp, I guess. Who would give it to us, ground or ramp? 1218. Let's tune in. 1218. Come on, baby. That's sensitive. I'll have to get that set up sooner than later. 1218. Okay, there's ground. Let's just call them, see if we can get a hold of them. Minneapolis St. Paul grounds, Delta 264, requesting pushback.
Delta 264 heavy, pushback approved, tail southeast.
Tail southeast. Let's see if I get one. I'm sorry. Minneapolis, St. Paul. This is Delta 264. Can I get a tug?
Delta 264 heavy, taxi instructions approved. Runway 4, taxi via Alpha Bravo 1, Charlie.
Minneapolis ground. Can I get a tug, please?
Delta 264 heavy, contact ramp on 119.99er for tug assistance.
There we go. That was my problem. That's what I thought. Coming in a ramp. 119.99er. Minneapolis St. Paul ramp. This is Delta 264. Can I get a tug, please?
I don't understand.
Minneapolis St. Paul ramp. Can I get a tug for pushback?
Ground to cockpit tug is on its way.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's see if they're really being honest, though. Lip service is one thing. Actual...
Right has been inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
My goodness. We're ready for pushback. Let's see if he'll do it.
Ground to cockpit. All right, please release the parking brake, starting pushback.
Brake released.
Roger, stand by. Unfortunately, there seems to have been an issue with the pushback instructions. This is most likely caused because no pushback solution could be calculated, and the airport likely requires a taxi tuner profile update. Ground to flight deck, cleared for engine start in sequence.
Okay. So, say intentions might need, let's see, taxi tuner. How do I get over my taxi tuner? Taxi tuner, taxi tuner, taxi tuner. I'll figure that one out. Let's see if there's any alternative means for us to,
Captain, the cabin is ready for departure. Let's get this show on the road.
And there's Phil. There is Phil.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Delta Airlines Flight 264. We're departing from the lovely Minneapolis
I'll check that out.
St. Paul and heading to the equally thrilling Fargo. Our captain today is Captain J, and the first officer is the other J.
All right.
Joining me in this airborne adventure are my fellow crew members, Super, Duper, and Cooper. We're all here to ensure you have a flight that's as smooth as my last attempt at cooking. Our flight time today is expected to be around 43 minutes, give or take a few moments of existential crisis. Now let's talk safety. First things first, seatbelts. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle until it clicks. To release, lift the upper portion of the buckle. It's kind of like a relationship. Easy to get into, sometimes tricky to get out of. In the event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure, oxygen mass will drop from the compartment above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of
Guys, we might get in the air after all.
Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. If you're traveling with someone who needs assistance, secure your mask first before helping them. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. For those of you who are optimistic enough to think we'll be landing in water, life vests are located under your seat. To use, slip
That's
it
dark,
over your
Phil.
head,
That's
fasten the straps
really dark.
around your waist, and pull to tighten. Inflate by pulling the red
There's
tab
Minneapolis.
or blowing into the tube. And remember, this isn't a pool party, so save the vest for emergencies. Emergency exits are located at the front, middle, and rear of the aircraft. In case of an emergency, follow the illuminated
Ground to flight deck,
path to the
pushback
nearest
complete. Please
exit.
ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
You didn't choose. Now that we've covered the essentials, sit back, relax, and pretend you're enjoying this flight as much as we pretend to enjoy our jobs. Thank you for
There we
flying with us today.
Parking brake set.
Roger, stand by.
Let's just see if we can turn this thing on. If we can get loaded up
Unfortunately,
again.
there seems to have been an issue with the pushback instructions. This is most likely caused because no pushback solution could be calculated, and the airport likely requires a taxi tuner profile update.
That's all right. I think our engines are back in business. Wow, look at that. It just jumps right straight up. That doesn't feel right, though, because our N1's like next to nothing. Should we? No. Yeah, that's... we've got a fault on the start for sure. So that means back up top. Troubleshooting. At least the tug is moving on. All of our lights are on. Hydraulics are at a fault. But our fuel and our bleed seem to be functioning just fine. Air conditioning. I can't tell that there's anything that would immediately, well, yeah, our generator's on. Backup generators appear to be on, right? Yeah, I don't see anything that is hugely problematic other than we'll need to get our, well, even our hydraulics, right? I mean, we messed with it enough that we probably did some, oh, I know. Ha. Duh. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Come on. I need some N1. Come on, baby. N1. N1. There it is. There it is. Now I'm not gonna dial in the radio. Like, we're just trying to get this bird in the air right now. That's our goal. And no, we won't go all the way to Fargo. We're gonna save that trip probably for tomorrow or Sunday. That's my guess. Because let's be honest, I'll probably play a little more Dinkum tonight. Don't ask. Here we go. That's just how it works, Ethel. Don't give up yet. And one on the right engine, spooling up. All right, guys. A taxi's on. Those are fun. That's fun. 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 And more fun. I'm not going to ask permission. I'm just going to follow planes and see where they go. Hopefully they go to a runway long enough to get us up in the air, and we're just going to hand fly this thing until things go south. But that's, I feel, is the whatchamacallit up there? Yeah, everything's on, man. So wow, I must have just turned the lights out. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Look at that. That is interesting. All right. Let's just try to... I feel like I'm... Oh, hydraulics. Is my hydraulics working? Sorry. Hang on, hang on. Yeah, I think it is. I think everything looks really good. I don't know why it's doing that. That might be a little bit of a bug, but that's fine. I'll live with it. Here we go, guys. Parking brake off. Right? Parking brake off? There it is. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I don't think my... Oh, yeah, they do work. Oh, Tillers in action? Oh my gosh. How does life get any better than this? Here we go. Alright, that's interesting. Why am I not moving? Don't tell me I still have chocks on. Don't tell me I still have chocks on. Let me put my parking brake on for a second here. No. Okay, we have movement in the left engine. We have movement in the right. We have no chocks, as I would expect. So why aren't we moving? Got to do something different. Caution. It doesn't want us to move yet. Doors auto. APU is running. TCAS landing altitude. Fuel pump center. No auto land. That's fine. I mean, that's fine. So why aren't we moving? Is the brakes on? No. Auto brakes are off. Brakes are off. I don't get it. I want to know why we're not moving. Some funky brake going on. Huh. Some funky brake. Did we break our plane is the question. Messing around too much. What would keep us from moving? Anybody know? Just full blast. Not sure what's keeping us in place. That's why you follow checklists all the way to the fun part. All the way to the fun part. I don't think I'm going to figure this out. Huh. I'm at a loss. My plane's shaking now. I can hear it rattling and rolling, and passenger seatbelt signs on, and I mean, maybe there's just something that just get like, you're not moving until this happens. Maybe this thing is just not playing games. Oh, flaps. Alright, fine. Let's configure the flaps. Okay, I got flaps configured. Let's see if it'll let me move. Nope. No auto lands. Flap overload. Nobody knows. Alright, this might be it, guys. We might be to the end of the road. Not gonna lie. I'm getting very close to running out of ideas. Huh. It's interesting. Rudder trims. I don't know what that was. Floor lights. Bright. Just so many toys. First officer, normal, captain, flight deck. Alternate flaps. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. All right, we'll shut her down. We'll just shut this bad boy down. Bring in the maintenance techs. You know, get the APU. Throw that thing off. And let's be honest and just kick the battery down. And really, when it comes right down to it, I don't know what its grief is with me. Nope. Let's just turn off all the goods. Serious. It's the Aderu. Oh, I like that sound. because it feels like the plane is breaking from a broken heart that we couldn't figure it out. It's fair enough. I don't know. Everything else off. Those. I mean, that's everything, right? What's rattling? Is it just our APU shutting down? Probably. Got the boom back here. Wish we could walk around. I don't know. Maybe we can. That looks like the place you want to be. He seems like he's okay. He can only push the PMAT button though, and then he can play Tempest. Probably on that trackball is my guess. Probably it. It's probably it. There's the manuals right there. 777 latch closed. Okay, well this is a neato plane. Once we figure out a few things on it, life is going to get really, really pleasant. Oh, wow. Can we move? I guess we probably can. I'll bet you we can. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me any of this is interactive. It does say crew only, so. Some lockers. Oh, don't tell me. Don't. Oh, you wouldn't. No way. No. I mean, they're armed, probably, so I don't. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Huh? I don't know if you can. Maybe we can. You know, when it's on, I wouldn't put it past him. Okay. What about on the right-hand side? We're just trying a few things. That's all. We're just experimenting. Oh gosh. Don't push that button. Let's try that again. Let's go all the way. Hey. What? Oh, now I can't. Oh, shoot. I've got this PO. Oh, wow. Now everything's quiet. But I can't. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, now. Oh, no, dang it. Why is this so hard? Why is it so hard? There we go. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Look at this. That is just something else, isn't it? Just, man. I don't know who can afford this. Oh, of course, that's first class. So not me. Let's come back to the cheap seats. Even the cheap seats. Nobody's got a cheap seat in this flight. Oh, except these guys. Okay. Wow. You could play hide and seek in here. You could play murder in the dark. Those guys got kind of lucky. They're like, I don't want to sit next to anybody, honey. I know. I'm done with that. Sorry, I got... ooh. Okay. Well, let's just... Can we go in? Ooh, no. Okay. That was a little too optimistic. I think that's the laboratory, isn't it? Crew. Yeah, that's crew over there. And then where all the food is. Look at that. Like, that's like a deluxe kitchen. These guys aren't messing around. They can do anything they want back here. Well, I've never flown on a plane like that. But we better get used to it, shan't we? All right. Well, I don't think I'm going to make you wait for me walking all the way up here. So we'll just say our goodbyes here at HeadTrip Air World Tour. And by the time we hop on again, hopefully we'll be just all the more wise in how to get this thing off the ground. And hopefully one day even back on it. So for now, have a good evening. And have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.